Club activities now in session.
You know what? I don't appreciate your comment on the White Ranger because you don't know what you're talking about. So just please do me a favor, come back up. I don't need this sass. All right, sir. You know what you're talking about.
Ding ding.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway.
Okay, class. Today we will continue our discussion on cells. Outside.
Yay, cells. Yay, outside.
So, on the outside of the cell, we have these little hair-like projections. These are called cilia. These little hair-like projections help move the cell around and help brush stuff across this next layer right here, which is called the cell membrane. The cell membrane goes all the way around the cell. It doesn't go all the way around this cell because I cut it in half so that we could look inside of it. But this is also a type of cilia. Only this is the type of cilia found on a sperm cell. This one is called a flagella.
Oh.
So sperm cells only have one, just this one really long flagella. Normal cells have the cilia that look like this, that are all over the outside. Now the cell membrane helps give the cell its shape and is selectively permeable, so only some stuff can go in or out. And the stuff that usually goes in or out is dictated by the cell itself. Now on the inside of the cell, right here, we have rough endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is a membrane that synthesizes proteins for the cell to use. These little pieces here are called ribosomes. Now the ribosomes also help synthesize the proteins, and the whole structure here helps move them around the cell so that the cell can use those proteins to do stuff like, make other stuff and move around and whatever not. And over here, we have smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Much like the rough endoplasmic reticulum, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum also synthesizes things. But the smooth endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes lipids and steroids, also for use inside the cell. Over here, we have the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus is sort of like the packing plant. All the stuff that's made over here comes over to the Golgi apparatus, gets packaged up in a nice, neat little bubble like this, and gets sent off through other portions of the cell, like through the cell wall. Okay. Over here, we have lysosomes. Can anyone else think of something that sounds similar to this?
Lunchtime?
Good guess, but no. Anyone hear of a product called Lysol?
Ah, yes.
Yes, they have the same function. The lysosomes clean up the inside of the cell. All the stuff the cell doesn't need anymore gets swept up by these guys. These right here are called mitochondria. The insides of the mitochondria here take proteins and other stuff that's made by the cell and turns it into a product called ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, which is used to fuel everything. So whenever you get up, walk around, move around, do anything, this is what your body is using as an energy source. These white structures coming off of everything and columns over here and all this, these are called microtubules. These form a sort of skeleton inside the cell that helps the cell keep its shape. These two protrusions right here are called centrioles. All of the cells inside your body, or anywhere else for that matter, that are capable of reproducing have a pair of centrioles. These actually help the cell start to split when it's time for that to happen. Over here, all of this clear stuff right here actually fills up the entire space inside the cell where everything else isn't. That's a demerit. So this clear stuff is called cytoplasm. This fills up the entire area inside the cell. So all of the stuff in here is floating inside of this. I just drained a lot of it to make it easier for us to see. Now over here, we have the nuclear membrane, the outside here. Inside here, we have nucleoid fluid, and in the middle here, we have the nucleolus. And the nucleolus is responsible for making some stuff that the cells need to know what to do and how much to do it and all that. And this nucleoid fluid keeps everything special inside here, all safe and whatnot. Nucleoid membrane separates the nucleoplasm and the cytoplasm on the outside to keep the nucleus and all the stuff inside here all nice and neat inside a little ball. This whole set here, all of the purple here we see here, is the nucleus. This forms the brain of the cell. So whenever the cell does the thing, this is where it comes from. Like the brain inside your head. All of these things together are called organelles. Every cell in your body has some of these. They don't all have all of them, but we have most of them. And that concludes today's class. Any questions?
No, that seems pretty self-explanatory.
I think I'm good today.
Alright, see you guys.
Class dismissed.